Gagne shoots. That was blocked by Motto. Richards shoots at the side of the goal. Plays it up the side of the goal. Carson waits it for Philadelphia.
And Giroux on it. To Coburn. And now Briere winds up and fires. Save. Bruno. Rebound. Giroux. He scores! Claude Giroux hammering home the rebound. Has his second of the night on the power play. And it's 3-0 Philadelphia. The butt to the corner. 5 seconds. Comes free. McCann tries to center. Tries the other side. Bounces free. This one is over. And 10 years later, Brian Boucher and the Flyers, they take care of business and beat the New Jersey Devils. And in fact, the Flyers continue their domination of the Devils this season and move on to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
At Vancouver, that Western Conference semifinal will roll your way. Bergeron on a steal. He waltzes to the empty net. He scores. The Boston Bruins are going to have a 3-0 lead when Game 4 unfurls on Friday. He's been a factor on the lead now. Here comes Richards. Mike Richards spins it. Late guy Carl walking in. One more Gagne! He scores! Simon Gagne! The Flyers survive and force Game 5.
Hands it back to Carl. Now Palmer fires. Kicks in. Rebound score. Scott Hartnell. 1-0 Philadelphia. And Leno back with it. Long wrist shot blocked here by Stewart. Passes down in front. Teeter shot. Save made. Rebound score. Hartnell again. And the Flyers lead 2-0. Project with it. Rolling puck. Tip right down. Ross the save. And he kicks away the rebound. And time expires as the Philadelphia Flyers get a shared shutout from Michael Layton and Brian Boucher. And they live to fight another day again. In for Richards. Sends it back in front. Gagne backhand shot. That goes wide. Up the other side for Tiemann. He feeds it in front. Loose puck. Gagne bangs it. Ross down the puck. They score! In comes Richards. Drops it back to Briere. In comes Danny Briere. Trying to drop it back. Gets it back. And he shoots. Danny Briere! 10 seconds to go in the third. Chara sends it down. Prior to it. Giroux can't get it by Weidman. Bouncing puck in front. Knocked down by Tiemann. Flyers win. This series is going to 7.
Who just put the stick out at the last second.
Look out, Richards coming up high. Van Riemsdyk curl and drag. Score! James Van Riemsdyk gets one back.
Right now they're standing right there, but the movement by Hartnell gives his D-man Pronger an outlet. Nice little play with 5 Bruins in between the blue lines.
Parent dishes this one for Briere to the front for Leno. A spinning backhander stop. Rebound score! Hartnell! Briere knifing in. Briere tries to stop it. Score! Danny Briere and the Flyers have tied it at 3. Gagne waits. Shifting gears for Leno. Mike Richards through the seam, deflected stop. Gagne! He scores! Opportunistic. Flyers celebrate Simon Gagne.
If you're a Boston Bruin fan out there right now, you're thinking 1979, too many men on the ice against the Montreal Canadiens. Don Cherry on the bench.
On top to point position, Chara winds and fires! Just wide of a screen, Layton. 4 seconds now, 3. Towards the goal, doubled up by Giroux. A comeback of epic proportions comes complete for the Philadelphia Flyers. Briere looking for a shooting lane. Leno waits on the toe drag. Stop. Rebound loose. Score! Flyers cash in early. in 74-5, falling to the Habs in 76. Score! Van Riemsdyk in the crease. Seconds left in the Flyer power play. The mountainous Hal Gill there to knock it into the corner. Briere passes the puck back for Carl. Takes the return. Danny Briere fires! He scores! 3-0 Flyers! This time for the Flyers, who have 9 more seconds to work on a power play. Coburn to Gagne. Simon Gagne fires! He scores! Work back away, and this is Leno.
A bit of a moral victory for Montreal to get through that penalty kill.
He scores! Billy Leno! The hitting intensifies. It's 1-0 Montreal on a power play for another 50 seconds. Richards trying to scoot in there alone. Halak way out of the net. It pinballs to the crease. Score! Mike Richards! Cycle for Jeff Carter. Overloading. It's Timonen for Richards. One touch. Score! Carter caps off a brilliant passing play. Face-off win belongs to Philadelphia. It skips back to center. 27 seconds left. Richards with determination. Richards on his way down. Tried to funnel under the front. Backhand score! Jeff Carter. The Philadelphia Flyers return to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time since '97. They have eliminated the Montreal Canadiens in 5.
Fed on a cross, save Niemi. Oh, what a save on Briere. Fed on a cross again. Oh, and another save. Niemi side of the net. Score! Briere!
Kane gets in behind Timonen and gives the Hawks a one-goal lead.
This is Giroux flipping one in front. Oh, the rebound. Score! Back ahead, Danny Briere. Briere sets up Carl. Side of the net, deflected. Score! Giroux! Flyers win!
Chicago goes back on a penalty kill.
Blackhawks block 2 of the shots. Here's a wraparound score! Mike Richards! Flyers turn to go right back. Laid across for Billy Leno. Leno holds now, drifts to the slot, and a shot deflected. Score! Sharpest shot, deflected wide. Rattled on around to Keith. Oh, he couldn't settle it down. Meanwhile, ahead with this is Carter. Score!
Holds the puck into the line. Turns, won't shoot. Kane, watched by Kimo Timonen. To the net! Leighton stopped it. Where's the puck? It came loose on the other side. It's over. Patrick Kane has scored the goal. The Chicago Blackhawks' long drought is over. For the first time since 1961, the Chicago Blackhawks have won the Stanley Cup.
He did so in a couple of ways. That's trailed right field. Well struck. That one way back. That one's on its way and gone. Corbin Carroll with a 2-run homer, and the Diamondbacks are within 1. Crowd ready. Williams fires. That's drilled to center. Frelick going back, turning and looking. It's off the top of the wall. In to score is Carroll. Pham on his heels. Walker into second. And the Diamondbacks add 2. The 1-2. In the air, out towards left center and shallow. Gurriel has it, and that's the ball game. And the Diamondbacks have taken game 1 here in Milwaukee. 6-3 the final. What a job being an infield hit. This one hit in the air right field. This one back. And Taylor isn't able to get it, and that one is gone. Just got over the fence, and Alek Thomas pulls one over the wall. The first hit of the game for the Diamondbacks. 3-2. Up the middle, base hit. Perdomo is in. Carroll coming home. Frelick's throw is too late. Into second goes Marte, and the Diamondbacks have taken the lead. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's it. The Arizona Diamondbacks advance to the division series as they knock off the Brewers.
High fly ball to deep left field. Forget about it. It's gone. A disastrous start for Clayton Kershaw. And Longoria slams one toward the gap in left center field, and Outman dives but can't get it. It will go to the wall. Thomas on his way to third and being waved home. It's a double for Longoria. The peg to the plate is late, and it's 6-0 Diamondbacks.
On July 17.
A high drive to deep right field. This ball is gone, and I mean long gone. Here's a drive to deep right center field, and it was worth the wait for Alek Thomas. 1-2 pitch to Pham. Down the right field line toward the foul pole. Hayward in pursuit, lunging into the stands. And does he come back with the ball? He does not. Home run. Little squibber to the right side, gloved by Walker. He shovels it over to Frias, who works a very tidy bottom of the ninth. And that is that, as Kike Hernandez is the last out. Adjective. And here's Perdomo. Look at this. Hayward back at the fence. Can't get it. Gone. Cadel Marte, if it's fair, and it is, and this ball is way gone. Hurts him every bit as much as Carroll could have. And here's another shot to deep left, down the line and gone. Christian Walker has the home run erased, and then hits the next pitch to the moon. There's your fourth home run. And the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Gurriel is there. The Arizona Diamondbacks sweep the Dodgers and head for the LCS.
And he pulls that one. It's past Bohm. Down into the corner it goes. Thomas is flying around third. The throw is cut off. And this game is tied. Kimbrel deals an 0-1. That's into center field. It's down. In to score is Smith. And the Diamondbacks walk off the Phillies in game 3. Ketel Marte takes a victory lap. Full count, 1 out. He deals. Thomas in the air to right field. That's back. Castellanos on the run. And we are tied. Alek Thomas.
In the air, left center. That's going to get down. Coming in to score, Marte. The Diamondbacks have the lead. Gabby Moreno. Tying run at second. 2-2. Turner, a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Sewald closes the door. And the Arizona Diamondbacks, with back-to-back wins, have evened up this best-of-7 series at 2 apiece. Well, in the first 2 rounds. And Pham sends one deep into left field, and that one's gonna fly. Tommy Pham, welcome back to the lineup. Nola, and that ball's ripped into the gap left center field. That's gonna get down and to the wall. Thomas racing around the bags. He'll be sent home, and Thomas will score. 2-2, and a called strike 3, and the ball game is over. And the Arizona Diamondbacks have forced a Game 7. We will do it tomorrow night at Citizens Bank Park. Carroll up the middle and a base hit. Rivera around third. He will score the tying run. And Corbin Carroll, his 3rd hit of the game. An RBI single. It comes with 2 outs. And it's a 2-2 ball game. Dancing at second. And Moreno into right field, a base hit. Here comes Carroll. Castellanos has a cannon. The throw is cut off. Carroll scores. Moreno in a rundown, a backhanded flip, and out at first. Perdomo and Marte. Here he comes. In the air to right field. Should be deep enough. Perdomo tags. Castellanos the catch. And Perdomo will score. And Corbin Carroll. Sewald to strike away. Here he comes. Cave, a fly ball to right field. Over is Carroll. He's got it. And the Arizona Diamondbacks are headed to the World Series. The Diamondbacks have won the National League pennant. And the Fall Classic will return to the desert for the first time in 22 years.
Coming inside, that's where the target is set for this 3-2. And Moreno hits it in the air to left center field. Tavares and Carter on the move. That ball is gone! Gabriel Moreno hits it out. And the Diamondbacks strike first in Game 2. That's hooked into left field. Gurriel with a base hit. Here comes Pham. Here comes Carter still. It's cut off. Throw back to first, not in time. 2-0 Diamondbacks. Gurriel drives in Pham. Lyon grounds one through, base hit center field. Hitting streak extended and lead extended. The throw from Tavares, not in time. A 2-out. I'm the guy. And now it's Carroll smacking a ball by Simeon into right field. Perdomo heads home. Garcia's throw, not in time. And they keep on rolling with 2 out. It's the 4th consecutive 2-out base runner. And in this game, 5 of the 7 runs have come in with 2 out. 2-2. Shot to third and caught. Rivera's got it, and Game 2 goes to the Diamondbacks in a resounding way, 9-1 to tie the series up. 3rd season. It's happened! The Texas Rangers win the World Series! Following up is Drew Doughty, who got by Sandy Paulson. Then Jeff Carter, the puck bounced off his stick. There's a giveaway. Richards takes it from Edler to the front of the net. Carter to Penner, he scores! Terrific deflection by Carter to Dustin Penner, and the Kings have a 3-2 lead. Dustin Brown, Mitchell fires the shot. He hooked it way wide of the net and up high. Again, a rolling puck. Kopitar, quick shot, rebound, Brown scores! Third period. Richards got the draw. Matt Green got the puck. Shot it around the boards. Hustling after the puck is Sammy Salo. The Canucks are going to argue that time shouldn't run not far enough for Daniel. Doughty back in. Fakes. Hangs on. Throws the puck in front. Richardson scores! Brad Richardson from Drew Doughty, and it's a tie game in the third period, 1-1. Made a nice evasive move, got away from Jarrett Stoll, but he can't get away from Lewis. And Hughes is down. Jarrett Stoll shoots, scores! Jarrett Stoll scores the goal! The Los Angeles Kings have beaten the President's Trophy winners and are headed for the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Goes wide of Ryan Elliott and goal down to our left. Penner gets it back, tries to cut out in front. The puck is loose. They score! Mike Richards, 31 seconds in, has given the Los Angeles Kings a 1-0 lead, and that look on the face of Ken Hitchcock says it all. Koliakovo had drifted to the middle of the ice, and he couldn't get over there to hold that puck in. Now Dustin Brown with a steal. He's got a teammate coming. Here's a chance for Kopitar to the front. He scores! Oh, what a move by Kopitar, and yet another short-handed goal for the Los Angeles Kings.
And what a good thing for Daryl Sutter to see Justin Penner engaged this way.
Absolutely. Carter plays it ahead. It comes back to him. He scores! That is the Jeff Carter that the LA Kings acquired.
He's done it all year for us. And let's pick it up in front of him, guys. We got to give him some support.
Makes a save here. Here's another chance. Score! Kopitar chips it home with just under 17 seconds remaining in the first. It is 4-0 Los Angeles. Now Williams with it again. Hands it off. Kopitar drops it off. Doughty to the front. Picked up by Williams in front. Oh! He scores! Carter chips it. It's picked up by Richards. Two Blues are back. Richards hits the late man. Doughty with a chance. He scores! Crowd comes to their feet for the second series in a row. The LA Kings are taking a commanding 2-0 lead.
That's for sure, because he gives you some good offense too, because he's got a great shot, but he makes so few mistakes.
And is that another mistake by Brian Elliott, or is that a great shot by Dustin Brown? Either way, the LA Kings. Checked by Green, it comes out to the line. Shattenkirk, a couple of fakes, knocked away in the slot area by Green, and out to center ice. Kopitar hands it off. Dustin Brown into the open net. For Williams. Point off there to pick up the loose puck. Nice pass ahead for Brown. Got some room. Dustin Brown with a shot. He scores! He beats Mike Smith. And Los Angeles, for the third time in this game, has a 1-goal lead. Leans on Penner. Now Richards. Hands it off for Penner. Bouncing puck. Carter scores! Are the LA Kings. Late in this second period. Here's Williams. Waits. Hands it off to Kopitar. Gets one man down. He scores! Anze Kopitar. Great patience and a perfect shot on the 5-on-3, and Los Angeles has a 3-0 lead. 5-on-3 opportunity. Richards and Boyd Gordon, and Richards and Roosevelt battling now, and LA with the puck on the perimeter. Shot to the net, save, rebound, score! Hat trick for Jeff Carter. Now Lewis again. Shoved by Vermette, and he's going to get a penalty. Delayed call. Here is King with it off the wall. Gets a shot. He scores! Time now as it rolls in on Quick. Quick just steers it aside. Smith finally gets to the bench. And this game is over
And for the third straight series, the Los Angeles Kings have a 3-0 lead, and they are one win from advancing to the Stanley Cup Final for the second time in franchise history.
And yes, there was a violent collision, leg on leg, but for me, it was full body, and it's one of those unfortunate injuries.
Here comes Carter, closing in, save, rebound out in front of Tampa Penner. He scores! Dustin Penner ends it in overtime, and the LA Kings are going to the Stanley Cup Final. Back along up the boards and cut off by Parise. New one in front off of Zajac when it's try. And then Zajac able to tap it along. Fed through by Downey. Twisted along, and here's Kopitar moving it along. He scores! Kopitar in overtime, and the Kings have taken game number 1.
Boy, Penner's got to shoot that puck.
Brought back on by Carter. Step by Green. Here's Carter throwing one and a sliding play across. And Brodeur saw it skitter by. Taken to the outside by Carter. Shoots. He scores! Jeff Carter has ended the game. A second successive overtime win for the Kings. This is laid back along the half boards and dug out there by Lewis. He's got it around in front. Oh, and a save by Brodeur. And another save by Brodeur. They poke him in. They score! That came from Zajac. Motoring into a lot of traffic was Brown, but a fortuitous bounce now. And sent back across by Kopitar to Williams to Brown to Kopitar. He scores! Another shutout. Turning along with it is Dustin Brown. Richard shoved it across and Doughty walks along. Threw one in front. Crowd thundering. Brown out in front. Shot.
This player is, if he's 100%, he's driving on that defense. He can't break free from anybody.
This is King trying to shake in front. Poked off by the and Steve Duchesne. The triple crown line. The net is empty, and this will do it. From Trevor Lewis. For the first time in their 45-year history, a Stanley Cup for Los Angeles. The Kings are the Kings.
P-Ryan in. 3rd and goal for Burrow. He throws it to the end zone. Touchdown! Burrow with the quick strike. And C.J. Uzama gives you a Nicky shuffle. 3rd and 8. Blitz comes from the Bengals. And hit from behind. The ball is loose. It's picked up by Ogunjobi. Larry Ogunjobi at the 15-yard line. Hendrickson forced it with the pressure off the edge. Again, the Bengals bring pressure. Carr in trouble. He's sacked. Won't be a safety. They'll mark him just outside at the half-yard line. 2nd and 11 for Burrow. Intermediate throw caught by Uzama, having a big first half. Trying to take away the sneak, so Chase runs to the edge, got a block, and got a lot more than the first down to the 16-yard line. 5 in the pattern, Burrow. Tries to keep it alive, scrambles. Throws it back in the end zone, but was he out of bounds first, or is it a touchdown? I think he was out of bounds. They're discussing it. Caught in the back by Boyd. Conversation on the sideline here for the moment. No signal yet. Jerome Boger, the referees, over here on the sideline. As they are in conversation, was he out when he threw?
The result of the play, touchdown.
Touchdown! Right hash, he draws the ball from 43. Perfect. Great operation, boy, has he been good. Both kickers have been good, as advertised tonight. The season comes down to this. In his car, end zone. Intercepted! Jermaine Pratt has it. And for the first time in 31 years, Cincinnati, your Bengals have won a playoff game.
And those games, first play from scrimmage. Play action. Tannehill fires. Intercepted. 38-yard attempt. After the turnover, McPherson leans into it and straight through. Operating from the gun. Tannehill. He's dumped. At the 19, Mike Hilton. Last week against Las Vegas. Second down and 9. Burrow, toss it underneath. Good hands. Chase, catch and run. He's got ridiculous speed. Jamar Chase. Brought down from behind inside the 30. Zach Cunningham. Cincinnati trying to tack on 3 more. McPherson curls it through. He's trying to take the lead. Henry. Oh, it's really close. He didn't get there. He's going to throw it. Over the middle. Hits T. Higgins for a big gain. Fumbles the football. It goes right to Jamar Chase. 54-yard attempt. McPherson drives it. And it is dead solid. Perfect. Advantage for Cincinnati. Handoff. Mixon darts to the outside, and Mixon is gone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's the play in a tie game. Handoff. Henry. He hesitated, and Cincinnati flocks to him. Tannehill steps forward. Popped up in the air. Intercepted. Logan Wilson's got it for Cincinnati. He used the whole field here. Burrow, deep drop. Step and throw. Lays it out there for Jamar Chase. Harris, the snapper. Huber will hold it. 52-yarder. Sweeps the leg. McPherson. He's got it. Cincinnati wins. They are going to the AFC Championship game for the first time since 1988.
Championship, 2nd and 12. Beeline gets past Ward. Look at him go! Inside the 20, into the 10. Oh, he takes it the distance. Wow, what a joke! Look toward the coach, and here it is. Is it there? Hill. He's got to beat a defender, and the Bengals make the stop to close out the half. Pressure.
They still don't have him down yet. Up ahead to Chase. Looking for a 10th from 31 yards, and it is good.
2nd and 3. Pass up in the air and stolen. It's picked off by Cincinnati. You got to get it out. There it is to the end zone, and he comes down with it. Outrageous. What a catch. Chase, one-on-one. Forget about it. Burrow. Open. Taylor. This game is tied. 11 points in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. And Cincinnati storms back.
Is it the Bengals' time?
3rd and 3. And Mahomes able to get out of a jam. Hendrickson was near him. Look at all this time. They're after him again. And that's the first sack for the Bengal defense.
Interception. Go rip this thing. I know that play at the end of the half has to be sitting there.
3rd down. And he falls again as Hendrickson gets to him. Still didn't get him.
Oh my goodness. How did he get away?
Another chance. Now reaches out and he's going to have the first down. 3rd and 7. Again, he's able to escape trouble, and he runs for a first down. Yards away. Can he do it from 52 again? This kick is good. A very similar chance at a pick in the next play. Montana beat him with a touchdown pass to Taylor. And now they go deep down the field, and it is intercepted on the rebound by Bell. On Bell. Oh, he is clobbered, clotheslined at the 45. McPherson. And Cincinnati is heading to the Super Bowl.
He called it again, I'm sure. He walked up and he goes, "Can you believe, Coach? We're going to the Super Bowl." And they did it. They beat Mahomes at home. Wow, Joe Burrow. No way.
Straight drop, going deep in that direction. And he reaches out and makes the grab and takes it to the 4-yard line. 4 in each of the 3 games. Tacks on the Bengals' first points. You've got Chase with Ramsey on and a little toss here. Mixon's going to throw. Open man caught. Higgins touchdown.
Those defense.
Now a 3-man rush. Did it a lot against Kansas City. 8 covering. Stafford says go deep downfield, and it is picked off in the end zone. He sends Jefferson all the way down there, and Jesse Bates picks him off.
Rice on this occasion told them go finish.
Michelle on play action, finding room, going deep, and it's caught by Higgins. He goes in for the score. Jalen Ramsey fell down, and just like that, in 12 seconds, a 75-yard touchdown. Jefferson in motion, off play action, fired over the middle, picked off at the 31-yard line. Awuzie. Skoranek couldn't handle it. 4th and 1. Yes, there he goes. McPherson, he's been perfect in postseason and stays that way. Pass, caught, got it, touchdown. Burrow trying to keep it going, gets spun down, gets it away, and incomplete. It looked like P-Ron might have had a shot to make the grab, but the Rams now running down to celebrate with a defensive play.
And guess who? Guess
of course.
who? I mean, you don't even have to think about it.
The 1-1. Hit him. That'll force in a run. And it's 2-1 Cardinals. That ball hit him. Scoring is Realmuto. And the bases remain loaded. And the 2-2. Punched out. And past the diving. Edman into right field. 1-run scores. 2-run score. And the Phillies have come all the way back. And they take a 3-2 lead on the clutch 2-run single. Ground ball and a nice stab by Goldschmidt. He's coming home and he's safe. Sliding in is Sosa ahead of the tag. And it is 4-2 Phils. Just 78% of the time, the team that wins game 1 of a best of 3 wins the series. Chop, left side, and past Arenado, and into left field. Here comes Segura. Here's the throw. He's in there. Moving to third is Stott. It's an RBI single for Marsh, and it's 5-2 Phillies. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. The Phillies beat the Cardinals 6-3 to take a 1-0 lead in this best of 3 wild card series. And what a 9th inning. Oh. That one's driven deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. A long home run for Harper. It is 1-0 Phillies.
Ready. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul, third base side. Sosa racing over foul ground. He's under it. He's got it. And the game is over. And the Phillies jubilant pile out of the dugout as they celebrate a win here in St. Louis. for Nick Castellanos, who swings at the first pitch and pumps it into right. That's down in front of Acuna. And 3 consecutive 2-out hits in the first inning have the Phillies on the board. And now Segura shoots one up the middle, base hit center field. Castellanos comes home. Harris's throw, not in time, and it's 4-1 Philadelphia. Castellanos getting his chance on the big stage and coming through with his 3rd hit of the game. 1 run is in. Here comes another 2-run single, Nick Castellanos. And the Phillies do it again with 2 out. They lead the Braves 6-1. Pokes it to right. On comes Castellanos. He lays out and makes the catch. On the 9th pitch, that comes through. The Phillies take the lead. What a battle from Bryson Stott. 1-0 Philadelphia. Fastball hit to left. It is long gone. 4-0 on the Hoskins homer. Now Harper sends one in the air. Way back to right center. That one's gone. This place explodes. Castellanos will drive home 2 more. Game 3 has turned into a rout. 9-1 Philadelphia. On a 2-2 pitch. He lifts one in the air. Deep right field. There it goes. Marsh comes through. Go here. Fly to center field. Harris on the move. Still going. Michael Harris can't get there. And Realmuto can run for days. JT on his way to 3rd. He looks for it inside the Parker. And the catcher has one. Hoskins fights one off. Short right. It's down. Segura comes home. Acuna can't find the ball. Now he does. Now it's 5-2. What the Braves did last year. Harper the other way. Down the left field line. Bryce Harper. Exclamation. Got it. This improbable run, this joyride continues for the Phillies to the National League Championship Series. Darvish comes home, and the reigning MVP, Bryce Harper, lifts one the other way. That sends Profar back. Is it too high, or did he get enough? He got enough! Home run Harper! Phillies strike first. And it is a breaking ball. Schwarber was ready. How far does this go? Second deck. Kyle Schwarber tees off. 2-0 Phillies. 1-2 pitch. Got him! Phillies take game 1. Phillies looking for a quick response. Hoskins hammers the ball. Left center field. Rhys Hoskins. Redemption again. Harper, who rips a ball to right center field. That'll split the gap and short hop the wall. Punch, counter punch. What a start to this game. 4-3 in the blink of an eye. Reach that spot of the order here, and Stott's got a base hit to left. The Phillies have come all the way back, and they've not waited to do so. In the second Stott, he's out. An assist from Profar. Run here in the 5th on a 1-1 from Manaea. He cracks one in the air, left center field, and he's done it again. This game is tied. They're goes the runner. Harper slashes a base hit to left center. How fast can Realmuto run? He'll hit third and come home. The Phillies take the lead. What a ride in Game 4. On 2-1. In the air to center field. Way back there. Straight away and long gone. Monster shot. Kyle Schwarber. This bullpen game already going to be doing that a little bit. Realmuto turns on a ball. Kiss it goodbye. 10 runs for the Phils. 6 runs in Game 2 as a 2.25 ERA. The bullpen has locked things down beyond there, and would you believe it, the Philadelphia Phillies are a win away from a National League pennant. On the 7th pitch, Harper hits one in the air, left center field, back it goes! Harper, the swing of his life! Suarez fires. Pop fly. Right field. Segura's out. Castellanos on. And the Philadelphia Phillies are going to the World Series. Digs it out into left, base hit. Nick Castellanos goes down to that soft stuff and hooks a base hit into left field. Third hit of the inning, and the Phillies are on the board. It's 5-1. Got a breaking ball, banged it down the line, and the Phillies finding it offensively here in the 4th. Harper's in to score. Castellanos headed home. He'll score, and a 2-run double from Bohm. Philadelphia back in the game. It's 5-3. 0-1 pitch. Realmuto got a breaking ball. Lifted it to left center field. McCormick and Alvarez on the move, and it's off the wall. Both runners will come in. The Phillies have come all the way back and tied it in the 5th. Game 1. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball off the end of the bat. Short right field. Castellanos saves the day and sends Game 1 to the 10th. 3-2 from Garcia. Realmuto shoots one in the air the other way. Back goes Tucker at the wall. It's gone! Realmuto starts the 10th with a go-ahead shot. Three-one pitch. Diaz bounces one to third for Sosa. Steps into his throw in time, and the Phillies take Game 1. Their improbable run continues with an improbable Game 1 win in the World Series. McCullers to Harper. It's drilled. Right center field. Lightning strikes. 2-0 Phils. Alec Bohm starts the 2nd and rips one to left field. Over Alvarez and gone! Ambush! 3-zip! Marsh hits a fly ball to right field. Tucker drifting back to the track, to the wall. He can't get it. It's off the top of the wall and gone. The 3rd home run for the Phillies. Giving away pitches. Schwarber flies it to center field. McCormick's going back. He's at the track. He's at the wall. Gone. Wow. Monstrous blast. When they're at the plate. Hoskins with a drive. Left field. Wow! An explosion. The South Philly Bombers with 5. There goes the runner. Fly ball down the right field line. Tucker comes on. Kyle Tucker. This time they finish the job. The Houston Astros, world champions.
He'll shovel it out center.
They're having a tough time getting possession. Uh-oh.
They got it now. It's Hall and on goal, and he scores! The dagger. Taylor Hall on the breakaway. 5-2 Boston, and they're closing in on a 3-1 lead in the series.
He's won 18 out of his 25 faceoffs tonight. It's cleared away by Marchand. Marchand has to let it go. Stopped by Bobrovsky at the buzzer. Brad Marchand. A chance to win it literally in the final second. And Bobrovsky denied him.
And now he's coming down the ice. He knows he doesn't have much chance, or much time rather. And he fires this puck low blocker. This is a heck of a save by Bobrovsky, who's out at the top of the crease.
Still hanging around the front of the net. Ekblad and Pasternak hold each other off. Marchand missed Zacha at the point. He was moving toward the middle. Marchand thought he would stay along the boards. Allmark turned it over. Bouncing puck. They score! Matthew Tkachuk wins it in overtime. A misplay by Boston, reminiscent of Game 2. And the Florida Panthers are still alive.
In front to Ekblad. Now the shot, and that one blocked as Dalpe fired away. There's a broken stick out there as the puck bounces to Losteriden. Best pressure of the period for the Panthers. Losteriden in front. They score! It's Dalpe! The long-time minor leaguer with the biggest goal of his life. And the game is tied at 4.
Just want to get in and get that response in the power play, but they're having a tough time getting set up.
These teams continue to score a lot of third-period goals. Here's Forsling across. They'll move it to the side of the net. The wraparound save. Rebound. They score! The immediate response from Tkachuk. Guess what? We're tied again. 5-5. To it, his centering pass smothered. Then he tripped up Orlov, but Orlov popped back up, and they don't call the penalty.
Not lucky there. 3 power play goals tonight for the Bruins.
Bruins unable to clear. Losteriden to shot. He scores! That's to Losteriden. 6-5 Florida. They will not go away. Away from it, check. Got it to Marchand. Marchand back across the shot. Pasternak save, rebound. Doesn't go. It's picked all the way down the ice and into the net. They score. Long-range bullseye by the Panthers. And they have a 2-goal lead with just 28 seconds remaining. Reinhart celebrating at the bench.
Keeps it moving. Montour holds it down. Played for Tkachuk. Back to the goal. Tkachuk. Far side for Hagee. To the top, Barkov. Barkov put it in. They score! Brandon Montour! He snuck it short side on Swayman. And in the final minute, the Panthers have tied Game 7. For Cousins. Lifted in. First one to it, Tkachuk. Hit by Carlo. Puck pops in the air, lands behind the net, right in the side of the goal. They chop away at it. Tkachuk keeping it alive. Carlo can't grab it. It comes to Verhaeghe. Turns, shoots, scores! Carter Verhaeghe! And the Panthers have eliminated the Boston Bruins.
An incredible wrist shot. You just mentioned Verhaeghe with that great regular season. That line not getting many chances in this game, and the improbable has just happened here on Boston ice. The Florida Panthers, 43 points behind the Bruins, have just won it in Game 7 in overtime. This is a wicked wrister under the bar and in. Bottom line, those wins, right?
Yep.
No matter how it happens, win, 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 and do whatever it takes. And both these teams have proven to be very resilient.
Reinhart center, score! Reinhart to Lundell, and just like that, it's a 1-goal game. And no marks off for spilling your coffee during the warm-up.
No, yeah. Only the guy at this pressure can apologize for spilling my coffee.
Barkov scores! Alexander Barkov just 19 seconds into the period, and it's 2-2. Marner drops it. Matthews lost it as Losteriden created the turnover. Here's Tkachuk. To Lundell, return to Kachuk, looking across, Forsling scores! 2 goals in the first 1:06 of the period, and the Panthers have taken the lead. He's alone, so he decided not to enter until he's got some reinforcements, and then he finds his way in. Reinhart changing sides of the ice for Lundell. Return to Reinhart right in front, he scores! Sam Reinhart gives the Panthers a 3-0 lead in the series. Have numbers up ice. Radko Gudas going to the net. Cousins waits, drags, shoots, scores! Game winner! Series clincher! Nick Cousins and the Panthers are moving on.
Marin play. Brent Burns with 15. Bennett keeps the puck alive. Kachuk with a shot. He scores! Matthew Kachuk with 12 and 7/10 seconds remaining in overtime number 4.
And overtime for the Florida Panthers. And remember, Carolina with their success shorthanded. It's in front. Score! Oh! Scores! It is over. And it is Matthew Kachuk. And he said, let's go home. Matthew Kachuk in back-to-back games has won in overtime.
Remember, they are without Alexander Barkov. Montour sends the puck in deep. Here's Matthew Kachuk into the slot. Shot! Score! Reinhart! 1-0 Florida! Here's Jarvis, back out. Pesci shot blocked and cleared. The Florida Panthers take a 3-0 lead in the Eastern Conference Final. And cleared. Diving play by Brady Shea, who's had an outstanding game tonight. With Slavin out. 4 minutes for the other 5 defensemen. Here's Bennett. Down low. Puck comes back out. Now Reinhart with it. Down to 10 seconds. Maybe that may have hit the post. Coming back out in front of it is Kachuk. He scores! Florida Panthers are heading to the Stanley Cup Final. And there goes Bobrovsky heading to the Panthers bench as well. Extra skater on for Florida. Their net is empty. Barkov back out to Verhaeghe. That's one towards the net. Puck was loose. Shot by Bennett, blocked by Whitecloud. Out it comes to Ekblad. Drives it across. Kachuk! Score! Picked off by Howden. Kachuk back on the ice for Florida. Forsling finds Bennett. Bennett. Cross ice, shot, score! Verhaeghe! The silver trophy to the Golden Knights!